Welcome. As you see my setting, this is where I come to meditate, think, and I want to throw some things out. It's about the ideal versus the actual. Our society lives in the idealistic mentality of what things should be. We can apply that to everything. Um, Relationships, business, image. We need to look at it differently. Thing called being actual. What is the actuality of things versus the ideal? Our society has this confluent delusion that the ideal is more relevant than the actual. So, as you see, this is a megalith. This is actual. This is real. This is tangible. We need to be as tangible as this mountain, as this rock, this megalith. It's just as tangible as living. We need to stop living a false illusion. And why am I saying this? Because to get to a place of happiness, solace, serenity, even achieving success in business, personal, goals, you have to look at things as what they are. The meat, the bone, the stone, not some construct of society saying X is Y, when in reality X is X and Y is Y. Our society is so delusional in that capacity. And people feed false illusions when we need to start speaking in real, specific terms. How do I affect you? How do you affect me? This doesn't feel correct. The facts. Let's look at the facts. And yes, we all suffer. We've all been broken. We've all been heartbroken in business, in relationships. And we have to look at it that way. We have to look at life like climbing a mountain or a rock or a stone or an edifice and begin reflecting on the actual and the ideal rather than the delusion, the illusion. Because living in an delusion eventually shatters. That's why I have to look at most people and see where do they stand, or were they using me? Were they using my friends? Are my friends truly my friends? Who are my enemies? Who are my friends? We need to start looking at people as who they are and apply that logically, not emotionally. Not emotionally. Put emotions to the side. This emotional intelligence has been overused and abused. Let's think more in pure intelligence, pure logic, pure reason. Let's look at the antecedent and the precedent and start applying logical conclusions. That will bring changes to your life, to my life. I'm making practical movements like chess or in other strategic moves and tactical moves. And it's everything with coaching people, potential clients, potential subscribers. You have questions, thoughts. How do I apply this? How is this relevant to me? This stone, it's relevant to us. We have to be like a stone. We have to be ground, solid, maintaining a foothold, not letting people compromise us. This is why, I'm coming to certain places, and this is relevant. This is actual. Be actual, not ideal. Because ideal is like Hollywood. It's all airbrush and glitter. There's nothing real, nothing tangible. Most of the celebrities hate themselves. Don't look up to them. They're fake. They're phony. There's nothing real about them. All these political ideologues, just as phony. There's nothing real underneath. There's no character. There's no substance. There's no depth. I say, look at the actual. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll question where you are philosophically. And you'll get a realization of where you want to go. How do you want to get there? The who, the what, the why, the where, the when, and how. Instead of playing the victim, because the victim card's, to me, done. Enough. People need to start being primal again. This is an edifice of sanctuary. And we need to start living, pushing ourselves into the primal state, embracing it. And I'm going to expound more on the primal system or state or program, I know. But there's a methodology to be primal. And first thing with P means personal, means perseverance. Think about those, ruminate about those. Then, as a client or a subscriber, we can proceed. Because if I'm here to help you, you need to reflect on you and find out where you want to be before proceeding, saying, hey, I want your advice, I want your thoughts. How can you help me get to point A to point B? Because this is not going to be easy. No shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. To succeed in business and in life, there are no shortcuts. The people that say their shortcuts are liars, cheats. These are the gurus you want to stay away from. I don't offer any of that. I offer real answers. I've made mistakes. I'm the first to admit it. And I'm also the first to say, how can I correct this? How can I fix this? What is a good resolve? So, again, today, reflect on this. What is the ideal? What is the actual? What is tangible in your life? Okay? Think about that in your primal world. Start thinking about those viewpoints. And if you have ideas, comments, thoughts, if you want to hear suggestions on your life, how to improve it, I'm here. But my time is precious. And I mean it. If you want help from me, you may have to work with me financially. I want to succeed. I need to get to where I need to go just as much as you need to get to where you need to go. But that's the service I'm providing. This is not fluffy. This is not cute. This is brutal. This is harsh, like the cold weather. It's harsh. It tests people. And in that, this is how we rise. This is how we have resolve. This is how we persist. Key word, persist. Not quitting. Okay? P, primal, persist, personal. And remember, ideal versus actual. Ideal is not good. Actual is good. Thank you. And remember, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it is Primal Life Coaching. Thank you.